I have done my best to avoid any and all spoilers. So, all I know for the Archon Quest is the stuff shown in the trailer, so the Torre, obviously. And the only thing I had spoiled for me, Jesus Christ, cat, is that at some point, Rerir shows up. I don't know if it's the Rerir of Solnari or flashback Rerir. I just know he shows up at some point, which is great, because I like him. I want to see more of him. He's a bastard and I love him. Wait, first I must get into my adventure team. My incredibly well set up adventuring team. Not adventuring, the team I specifically play for story quests. Half the time this is going to get overwritten anyway. If it's not, like whenever we fight the Torre, I'm going to be in trouble. I need to be prepared to switch to an actually good team. I really wish they had waited on making Columbina playable till, like, next patch. Because, like, obviously the leaks and stuff would have been out. But, like, officially, because it's like, we know she's playable. Therefore, we know she didn't just dissolve into nothingness. We know somehow she's still going to exist. But if they had waited, then there would be a little bit more tension of, is she actually gone? Obviously, probably not, because, you know, she's a very popular character that they wouldn't get rid of. Capitano. But also, I don't think Capitano's gone. I can cope. Alright, I'm going to try not to talk over any dialogue.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
I love how that's a line that back in 1.0 you never thought you'd hear the Grand Master of Mondstadt saying. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid. How times have changed.
But at least take Cool Your Jet's ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
They really said, we need some way to have lunar reactions be possible without Columbina. Here, take this duck. For your preset teams. Luckily, I have Aino, so Aino's coming with us regardless.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us. Are
we ever going to see this man fight? He is playable next, supposedly. I mean, I don't know any leaks. What are you talking about? I definitely don't know that Varka is going to be playable next patch. That's just a theory. A game theory. I want to see this. We know he fights. We saw him in the trailer. But he's probably not going to show up to the very end. They really want to keep his kid a secret. They're not splitting off Paimon.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty intense fight.
Wait, hold on. Is she not gonna be in the entire quest? Is she not going with us at all? That's why she wasn't in the image, the trailer image. Is this the first time we've, like, been fully separated from Paimon for an extended amount of time? I mean, like, we've been split up from her before a little bit, but not for, like, a full mission. I guess that's why it's a special mode, is because we're not with Paimon. So this probably isn't going to be the entire quest. Obviously. They're probably going to give me a default team, I just realized, because we're still with Lauma, Nefer, and Flynn's. Yep! Why do they keep giving you Hydro Traveler? Why are they using Hydro Traveler? This Hydro Traveler is not a good Hydro applicator. Screw it, we're just using Flynn's the entire time. Is that the line we got from the trailer? The gotta get out of here? Listen, I still think that sounded like Rerir. For a split second, when I heard that line in the trailer, the gotta get out of here, I thought that was Rerir.
She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened.
I'm glad they're going over this specific aspect of her, of how the Fatui specifically saw her, because so many people said that specifically Wanderer and Child's voice lines about her were retconned, quote-unquote, and I'm glad they're showing it's like, no, she just didn't interact with any of them, so they all felt that she was weird and off-putting.
Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
I love how they're giving the Traveler more incidental voice lines. Like, actually involving them in the story more. Here's a chest for your troubles. Oh my god, What do you mean no space left in artifact inventory? I'm just gonna quickly shove everything into here. How am I out of space? This is what I get for farming artifacts and then not doing anything with the artifacts that I farmed. Why is everything going into elemental mastery? This is gonna be not a good piece for Bennett, but it'll be a good piece for someone else. Right, I'm getting this all the way up to 20 just to get rid of all my extra artifacts. Great. Fantastic. Don't care. Okay. Ooh, that's a big room. Oh, that's a boss fight room. Ah, the bastard himself.
It threatens one's ability to remain objective.
First of all, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. His voice actor does such a good job. Second of all, does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Yes, that's how they become playable. There's a 50-50 chance that's happening to you, sir.
Well, since you ask...
I hope he doesn't turn good. I want him to be evil and playable.
Let's see if you can make me.
That looks like an idle animation if he ever becomes playable. Oh no, we're just gonna fight him now, huh? He's so nonchalant. He's such a bitch.
What the?
Oh.
Forget about me. You should...
Where's the traveler?
He can teleport? We now play as Paimon. The traveler is dead. We play as Paimon now.
We had some snacks together.
Aren't all the kids that work at the Speranza orphans?
If this was the space that killed both Rerir and his lover...
No, Tholindis isn't dead. Also, Rerir wasn't he was sort of killed. I was rereading Rerir's flashback scenes, and Tholindis... No, Rerir mentions when he went through the portal scattered him across space and time, which this space makes sense. So, I'm wondering... Listen, I love Tholindis. I want her to still be relevant somehow. So I'm wondering if there's some way of when she went through the portal, it destroyed her body, but somehow her consciousness became something else. Are we gonna be the thing that moves the card out of the way? So Columbina is gonna be the one that helped us when we were looking with Fleds for the papers and saved us from Rerir. And she's probably the one that's gonna knock over the glasses. That's my guess. It's interesting how this works, because Tholindis' whole thing was trying to find a way to quote-unquote fix everything by somehow stopping... We don't know exactly what her goal was. By somehow stopping the king or the Abyss Twin. And because she knew that the realm beyond the moon could influence time and space. I'm like, this is kind of what Columbina's doing here is what Tholindis was trying to do. I like how it has the animo from my current traveler. Actually, that's interesting. I wonder if you have different traveler elements activated now based on Moon Prior Night. If it remembered which element you had active during Moon Prior Night. That would be really cool. Oh, Paimon, no! Oh, Paimon, no! So, I guess the way they're doing time travel, quote-unquote time travel, is what has happened in the past has already affected the future. There is no world in where you live a different timeline than the one where you changed, because Columbina never experienced a world where she didn't move that card. That card always moved. Ah! That makes sense. Okay, so it wasn't when Columbina was quote-unquote invisible that she somehow reached the Traveler. It was Columbina who can influence the past touched him and affected it. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes way more sense than him magically being able to see her when she was invisible.
Columbina.
Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone.
Capitano Crumbs! Capitano Crumbs!
Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do
And the shippers go wild. So this has been a core part of the Traveler that I have wanted addressed for ages, and I'm glad they're finally addressing that. If he is given the choice, if the Traveler is given a choice, would they choose the people, the friends they have made into that, everything they've gone through on their journey, everything they've learned, or would they choose their sibling? The fact that the Traveler's even considering this is so fascinating. I love how he was so fine with telling the Traveler and Varka and, like, everyone else that he's a fae, but when it comes to Itluga, he's like, no, I still need to pretend to be human. For some reason. Nikita even knows he's a fae. Flynn's is just collecting people to ship him with. Like, I love how Flynn's was shipped with Varka when they were just announced, and then he was shipped with Rerir, and I'm like, I can see why he and Itluga are also shipped. Also, he's shipped with Lauma. Flynn's is just shipped with everyone.
That space may not have an exit at all.
The fact that they are specifically mentioning Rerir and Tholindis makes me think there has to be more with Tholindis. There has to be more with her. Oh, why am I Polonia?
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books.
Why am I Polonia? See, the thing is, I haven't done the Fontaine Institute World Quest yet, so I don't know a lot of this stuff.
Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books.
Oh god, there's more. Tartaglia, where is he?
Stop that right now.
Stop being nice to me right
Appreciate
now.
the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
I love how that implies Child regularly tries to fight Arlecchino. And that she usually humors him. Hey, it's my boy!
When did you get here?
I always forget that I just named him Nahida's son.
Albedo's son.
That's so cool! The music glitching out is so cool! Why do they resemble the people they're standing next to? Did he put people's consciousnesses into animals? And was it intentional? Or is it just another byproduct? Oh, this is the scene from the trailer.
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. Then my line of sight.
Is this
got
Blythe?
lower. I still have some of my senses left. I gotta get out of here.
That sounds like Blythe, Rerir's voice actor. That's so fucked up. That's messed up. That's so cool. That is both very cool and very messed up.
And considering
Lesbians.
the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
The girlfriends.
Trying to use
I really hope this isn't his only appearance. Please don't let this be a flashback. If that was Rerir's only appearance, I'm gonna be so mad. It was a flashback. It was a flashback of the exact same scene we've already seen. I love how this is
told me that you were created by a great mechanic.
a safe memory for her.
Lord
Sandrone.
Fisher. Neither of us is the self-sacrificing
Oh no. Oh no, that's foreshadowing! That's so foreshadowing. Something bad is gonna happen to Sandrone. Sandrone's gonna sacrifice herself for Columbina. I'm calling it now. Oh no. I like how, so this is really fitting into the whole theory, the whole thing of Teyvat of being fate is predetermined. That's why fate is an actual science, because everything is predestined. Even going back in time is only fulfilling the fate that was already laid out. Hey, listen, I think I saw a theory once that Luanatar was Tholindis. Somehow, listen, if Tholindis is involved in any way, I'll be happy. So the Minotaur is her own being, just with the fragment of Columbina's soul. That was an entire Archon Quest was in a special story mode. That was 3.5 hours. Oh, nope, and we just continue. It's not exactly the same as the dilemma Rerir had. It's similar. It can be framed similarly, but it's not exactly the same. Rerir kinda had to do what he did, otherwise he would get killed. Cutscene. This is the first cutscene!
Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind.
I wonder if the Traveler did that because he was starting to agree with Dottore, and he's like, nope, can't do that, gotta stab ya.
Is he back? Is he really back?
Paimon!
Traveler! It's really you!
How old are you, Yehoda?
Reunion between friends.
You're like 20.
It's nothing.
You're not my dad! I love Varka's instinct to just act like a dad towards anyone younger than him. That's also curious. Okay, so she is on a backwards timeline, a consistent backwards timeline. Rerir, when he fell through, did he actually spend 500 years in there, or was he just no, he wasn't instantaneously teleported to now, because the Wild Hunt has been a thing for ages. So did he just got shattered, and the shards have been showing up throughout time. But did the Wild Hunt exist before the Cataclysm? That looks like Rerir. Is that Abyssal, or is it specifically Rerir? Oh my god, it's Rerir! Holy shit, he is here! Oh my god, it's actually him. Holy shit.
There's no need.
He's sane!
I'm not interested in fighting.
Holy shit!
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Honestly, so
He's
do
like
I.
his pre-Abyss self!
We-
I could never have imagined him actually being sane again. Like, I wrote a fan fiction yesterday that was essentially this dialogue.
When I first got here, I was filled with
Not exactly.
hatred, remorse, and rage.
Oh, but he's been here for
Now I'm
ages.
cursed with no
Are they gonna work
exit.
together? I cannot get over this.
Oh, her.
Tholindis.
She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long.
Aww.
Anyway,
So he has to have been here for a while to come to terms with that. Because that is his sole motivation. Well, that's probably why he doesn't give a shit anymore. He realizes that she's dead and he's like, I got nothing left. Listen, I love Rerir as a character. And the fact that he is actually talking to Columbina is amazing. Sorry, I'm pausing constantly. So this is a bit more of his personality before the Abyss, I'm guessing. This is because we only saw him in his flashbacks either talking to people he was hunting or people he was very close with. So this is more of just his normal personality, I think. He's also very apologetic. That chuckle.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us.
it's up to you. Love.
I wasn't expecting banter between Rerir and Columbina. Okay, so prior to this exchange, while I desperately wanted Rerir to be playable, realistically, max chance I was thinking was probably a 6 out of 10. Now it's like an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. Because my god, that is fascinating. There's no way this is the end of Rerir. He is one of the 5 sinners, regardless of if he's remorseful for what he did. Like, there is no way this is the end. This is fascinating. Also, my insane crack theory of Rerir, if he becomes playable, being a healer, just somehow became more feasible. Somehow. Because he's remorseful for all the harm he's done. Tholindis!
He kept his word.
Tholindis, my love! I love you!
We can never meet.
Typo!
So I thought I'd use this place to return to the
Oh,
past.
that's what she was doing. I mean, part of her stayed alive for a while.
Out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you. I owe you that much.
Don't talk like that to Tholindis. You'll be important.
To help me.
Rerir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while.
Aww.
Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
The fact that she didn't immediately dissolve. God, that's horrible. They're both fucking trapped in eternity. Oh, new model.
Are you alright, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
Is that one? You're good. No! You can't just show me a moon god and then teleport away. I love that. He's like, regardless of everything else I've learned, I have grown as a person. I'm still going to fucking murder him, though.
You recognize me?
Oh, so
Well then, what's your name?
her hairpiece is
Columbina
similar to
hypothalamium.
Tholindis, I guess, because the Crimson Moon. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that. Oh, they're in the past. Oh no. Oh no. So I like how this very clearly lays out, hey, the Heavenly Principles aren't good. They're not good. There's 3 people in there. What if each of them get a moon power? There are 2 other beings stuck in this void. You just have to find a way to get them. I know that's not what's gonna happen. But listen, you have Columbina with the Frost Moon, you have Tholindis with the Iridescent Moon, and then Rerir's the last one, so he gets the Eternal Moon. It could work. Someone write that AU.
I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long gone,
Tholindis, she's
but her
important.
soul...
It also just occurred. Ow! It just occurred to me in the trailer or the live stream when they were talking, when the developers were talking. The game developer was like, "I hope they never make us design another character with a floating circle behind them." He clearly was referencing not just Columbina but the Moon Sisters.
I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss.
That's right.
Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this
She
moment?
thinks of the abyss because she's the
Don't
youngest and
forget.
she's scared.
I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
Aw, that's sad. So like that's death. I don't know if that's the end for Rerir and Tholindis, but it definitely feels like an end. I could see them leaving it like that for Rerir and Tholindis. I would like to see more of them, but
Package.
I love Barca so much.
Hey!
The continuous discussion of what is Paimon. If anything bad happens to Paimon, we riot. Albedo's model needs an update so bad. What is that thing? What is this creature? What is this? What is that man? Oh, now we get the whole team. Yay, now we... I love how they realized Hydro Traveler sucks, and so they just gave you Aino's ultimate. Ah, the bastard himself. Time to get my ass kicked. Yep. What do you mean? What do you mean don't face the doctor? Oh, he's stealing energy, dang it. Oh.
Looks like Dottore has opted for
Ah.
divide and conquer
Oh god.
strategy.
What do you mean? What do you mean my sense of direction is now opposite? It's okay. I have Hydro Traveler. The best traveler. Why are you just standing there aura farming? I knew it. I knew it.
Go to hell, Dottore.
It's oil so they can show it. Hello, what is this techno remix?
I am growing weary of your stubborn resistance.
He just healed himself. I love how it's not like a complete washout fight. Like, he is still kicking my ass. And he's still healing himself constantly. I wonder if Columbina's gonna tell anybody that she saw Rerir and Tholindis. Oh, bye, Mom.
I didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon was. She was worried sick about you. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to make it up to her. You better be ready to splash out on a lavish meal.
I'm glad they're elaborating more on the bond between the Traveler and Paimon.
The Traveler said I did good. The Traveler!
I love Ido.
You'd be very welcome to join us.
This is just flirting.
Hey, you two!
That's just them
Congrats
flirting.
on all your
What is that? But hey, do you know the full saying? The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. It says the bonds you make with your friends are more important than your family. The meaning of the saying is the reverse of the way everyone uses it. I love you, Paimon.
Glad to hear it.
I really hope
Feel
nothing
better
bad
now?
happens involving Paimon in the future.
Huh?
What about Rerir and Tholindis? What about them? Well, actually, no, they don't have an ending because they're stuck there for eternity. I wonder if she's gonna mention, like, not in the story probably, but like at some point mention what happened to Rerir. There's no way Sandrone's dead. She's a robot. They're going to rebuild her in some way or another. Whether or not it's still Sandrone is the question. Why is the boat so slow? I understand you want us to appreciate the scenery, but it's been 7 hours. Oh, and we're just on the moon now. I love that. We're on the moon. Welcome to the moon. Oh wait, okay. So let's see. So it's... What orientation is that? Or is that Shesnaya? Shesnaya. What are the glowing bits? Someone needs to analyze that. Someone needs to get that texture and analyze it. Okay, because there's the desert.
I'd say it's my home.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Eventually he would consider Tibet his home. Hello? You can't just do that! What do you mean? So he's definitely not dead. Dottore is absolutely not. What do you mean?